James Johnson had that rebound but could not clear it.
Dwight Howard, I think, slapped it out of his hands, and Monteune is in the right spot at the right time.
Rockets have not led, and Lynn deflects the entry pass. And there's Mullins. They won't get it back on 2 for 1, but they do get the bucket and lead at 21-18.
They take the good execution over a 2 for 1 there. They executed well, and no hesitation with Mark on that little short floater.
Grizzlies have a foul to give. Lynn will drive it all the way to the bucket with 5.8. Calathes on the hustle to front court. Nick with the pull-up to beat the buzzer, won't go. And that'll do it for the first on December the 26th. Had 12 points, 5 rebounds in that ball game. And another entry pass deflected. Lynn with Calathes back. Caspi, he's been playing well as of late. Can't hit the three. James Jones the tap. Calathes too strong. Johnson can't pack it back down. Offensive rebound. Ed Davis, he can't score.
Zach Randolph's couple of chippy misses earlier. That's around 4 layups missed at the rim as Jeremy Lin misses knockaway.
Grizzlies have not been sharp, Brevin, with their entry passes.
No, that is something that is what you learn in the beginnings of basketball. How to pass around a defender.
Motiunas for 3.
All up, drag that foot, and the call against Zach Randolph comes.
Arden, deep dribble penetration, sets up Lynn for 3, and there's the first 3-point. Long 2, I beg your pardon. They're going to review it. The call on from the free throw line. And over the last 5, Brevin, he has started. The Grizzlies are 4-1, and he's averaging almost 17 a game. He and Conley with 10 apiece. Final minute of the first half. Grizzlies by 13. Caspi for 3.
You ought to expect them as Zebo goes right at Caspi's not able to make his little left-hand floater.
Lynn all the way to the cup, and the Rockets will get a 2 for 1. Parsons with 22 on the night, 18 in the quarter, and the Rockets have drawn even.
And at this point, he's the one guy. You give up anything to anybody else on the court, you stay connected to Chandler Parsons.
Lee down the lane. Is out of bounds. Good defense by Lynn. And the reverse to start the fourth with Calathes, Lee, Ed Davis, Mike Miller, and the Grizzlies throw it away. Along with James Johnson. Lynn got the step against Courtney Lee off the high glass. Closeout by Ed Davis.
Couldn't get it out of my mouth quick enough to say the one thing that Nick Calathes is going to do is protect the basketball against Patrick Beverly.
Pull up from Lee, too strong. Lynn, Motiunas, Beverly, Caspi, and Chandler Parsons. In the first 2 meetings between these two teams, Parsons was thought was tapped out by Lynn, but Derek Richardson's his last off the Grizzlies. 76-71 the count.
Grizzlies did not forget about number 50 inside against Terrence Jones. He had his way with him early late in the third quarter. He should have his way here in the fourth.
Lynn got hit in the face. Parsons made another one. It's in play.
You have to get all the way into his body. Don't worry about a drive to the basket. A drive to the basket, let your bigs clean it up. But you cannot allow him to rise up and shoot.
Randolph had it knocked away by Jones. Parsons on the pickup. Jones sloppy with the handle. Lynn on the attack. Blocking foul called. Free throws for Jeremy Lin. Lynn remains down. Foul called on James Johnson, his second.
Well, James Johnson was there. He must have slid over somewhat. Jeremy Lin just said slow to get up. See here. Yeah, they're not going to allow the new rule. They're not going to allow the defender to slide over once the offensive player already starts his move up to the basket. James Johnson, that little bit of a slide to the side, we got the blocking call and not a charge.
Lynn was 6 tonight in the 2 previous games, averaging 16 against the Grizzlies. Live presented by Chuck Hutton Toyota at 6:30, 7 o'clock tip. The 5th all-time home and home back-to-back
free throw line. As you said, a prayer answered there. That shoot that shot, he's going to miss it 9 times out of 10. But defensively, the Grizzlies doing everything they have to do to keep themselves in this game.
Lynn forced into a fadeaway. Good shot made over Tayshaun Prince.
See if they go right at Dwight Howard. So can they pick up that 6th foul against him, forcing the Rockets to come back with Terrence Jones to defend Zach Randolph.
Conley against Beverly. Randolph comes high to set the screen, also to get Howard away from the goal. Zebo up and off. James Johnson had the first chance at it. Rockets attire the lead with a long one. Parsons for the lead. Johnson guard with 8.3. Houston is out of timeouts. Parsons guarded by James Johnson. Gets the high screen. 2 seconds. 1 second. Beverly, no, and the Grizzlies win.
Great defense there. That was great help defense on Parsons early off of the